On behalf of the Apollo Hospitals Group, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to the members and friends from the media for this Meet the Press session this morning. We are gathered here today to acquaint our audience with the first of its kind innovation in Indian healthcare. But as we begin proceedings, I would first like to introduce and welcome the members of the digital dais present here today. First and foremost, my very warm welcome to Padam Vibhushan Dr. Pratap C. Reddy, Founder Chairman of the Apollo Hospitals Group. Sir, welcome and thank you for being here today. My welcome to Dr. Sangeeta Reddy, Joint Managing Director of Apollo Hospitals Group. Ma'am, thank you for your presence today. Dr. Hari Prasad, Group President, Apollo Hospitals Group. Sir, thank you for your presence here today. And last but not the least, my special welcome to Mr. Arvind Upadhyay, Founder and CEO of 8chili. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gathered here this morning to announce our unique collaboration with 8chili to enable our engagement into the metaverse. This first of its kind initiative will use the power of virtual reality and the cross-sectional healthcare knowledge of the Apollo system to create new programs to increase patient engagement and education. Along with this foray will also help in the domain of skilling and hands-on training for doctors and nurses to be better able to deliver quality care to our patients. This collaboration aims to open a new paradigm in how patients gain insights into their medical condition and strengthen their ability and that of the clinician to educate, inform, and empower our patients. To give more details of this collaboration, I would like Mr. Upadhyay to address the gathering here today. But as we do so, may I just retell some house rules? I would request all those present here today to kindly put their mics on mute. We will have a Q&A session after the dignitaries have spoken. You please feel free to use the chat box to put your questions out there. We'll be very happy to answer them after all our dignitaries have spoken. And with that, I request Mr. Upadhyay to please address us all.
Arvind, you have to unmute yourself, please.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, good.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Arvind Upadhyaya, founder and CEO of 8chili. We are a San Ramon-based, California-based deep tech startup developing the underlying infrastructure for metaverse applications. Firstly, I would like to thank and congratulate the team at Apollo Group Hospitals led by visionary Padma Vibhushan Dr. Pratap Reddy, Dr. Sangeeta Reddy, Dr. Hari Prasad for making this collaboration possible and enter the metaverse to adopt the next generation of immersive experience across the care continuum. Humans are born with a vision that helps us see the world in 3 dimensions around us. Virtual reality is a metaverse that brings the power of teleportation to the world of your choice without leaving your seats. That said, the applications of virtual reality have proven to be super effective in the healthcare space, starting with patient engagement for counseling, consultation, or therapy, image guidance and preoperative planning for surgeons, and hands-on training for healthcare professionals. Hint VR, our platform, is an end-to-end infrastructure that enables organizations large and small to enter the metaverse. I believe this is just the beginning of a long relationship of bringing to market futuristic technologies to deliver superior outcomes. Last but not least, I would like to thank the 8chili core team, Amit Vora, Abhita Vora, Sanidhya Rasivasia, Mo Bharathan, Naveen Govin, Praneeth Bar, our employees, advisors in helping us to get where we are today, and also our investors for believing in our vision. Thank you so much, and I'll play a quick video that actually showcases the capabilities of our platform. Hello everyone, welcome. The metaverse has been a buzz since last October, but all things said, this 3D immersive virtual world has the power to increase patient satisfaction and democratize access to quality education and training. Experience cannot be explained, however, we will do our best to walk you through the platform. Patient engagement enables Apollo hospitals to offer end-to-end virtual reality solution, counseling, consultation, therapeutics. This unified virtual reality immersive experience increases patient satisfaction and drives higher patient outcomes. In this day and age where every person has an MD through Google, it is imperative that more informed consent be made available to the patient and the guardian, and we help them choose what is best for them. The Engage platform is a journey. Each card in front of you tells you a story, starting from the intro to the health system to health literacy on the organ full 3D immersive nature. Then we move on to the intro about the clinician. This personal bonding with the clinician goes a long way in helping patients recover fast. The final piece is to engage the patient in diagnosis and treatment planning with their own scans to deliver a more informed consent and a clear understanding of their condition. The journey doesn't stop here, as it goes into testimonials so that the patients get to hear other patient experiences, and last but not least, you can finally consult or engage with your clinician or patient in the virtual world of your choice. Now we move to see how VR delivers value to the surgeons. A robust preoperative planning is the most important step leading into a surgery, and we enable surgeons to now plan and simulate the entire procedure in virtual reality to clearly understand the risks and benefits of this case. Every patient is unique, and there has to be a surgical plan that is the best for the patient. The Hint VR platform will enable Apollo Hospital's surgeons to load 3D medical images in full resolution with medically accurate 3D reconstructions. The software has advanced tools like multimodality fusion, allowing to fuse a CT with an MR. The surgeons use this for shifting between bone and soft tissues. A trajectory or the desired surgical path can be created and assessed with your fellow colleagues from other locations joining in the metaverse to review your plan. Standard tools like windowing, Zoom, PAN are all available. Most importantly, the surgeons can fly through the organ, in this case the brain, in virtual reality, giving them a clear and grounded sense of the 3D that they will encounter while in surgery. This in itself delivers great value to the patient as well as the care team. Once the surgical plan is ready, it can also be viewed intraoperatively in the operating room, saving precious time and also scans and the volume overlaid on the patient will guide the surgeon clearly towards the next steps as a part of the procedure. Last but not least, training. People learn best by doing, which is why healthcare is a natural fit for immersive virtual reality hands-on training. Our need to train healthcare professionals like SOPs of care effectively and efficiently just keeps growing. So the 8chili's Hint VR platform enables original 3D content capture through our patent pending hardware called as Hint Eye. And once the content is captured, it is curated on our cloud. And finally, when it comes to the consumption side, it is delivered to a virtual reality headset where a trainee can imitate the actions of a surgeon to learn the nuances of a procedure, be it a simple procedure or a complex technical intervention or procedure. By way of imitation learning, the trainees are also able to not just visualize but also hear the experts talk about why they do what they do. Plus, there is also annotations. All of this maximizes the sensory load to your brain to create the critical pathways for making you an expert in that specific skill.
Then thank you so much for showing us this brilliant visualization that showcases the revolutionary changes that AR and VR will make in clinical care. May I now request Dr. Sangeeta Reddy, our Joint Managing Director, to address us all. Ma'am.
Good morning and namaste. What a pleasure it is to see the power of new technology helping healthcare get better and heralding the new era of smart healthcare. So I'm very excited on behalf of Apollo Hospitals to have the opportunity to not just visualize what Okay, I'm muted.
And we can hear
Can
you
you
now.
hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So once again, let me share my excitement and potential of what VR can do to really transform and play multiple roles in the exciting new age of smart healthcare. So virtual healthcare actually gives providers the power to practice at the top of their capability by extending their practice, their processes, and their efficiency. You have seen the video today, which clearly identified the role it can play in helping a patient understand the procedure. The power of merged images, when you see a 3D image of a CT scan superimposed with an MRI, the messaging and the learning for the doctor in treatment planning is immense. And then you look at the power of using virtual reality to elevate teaching and learning experiences in medicine. As has been said, and it's most powerfully acknowledged, that people learn best by doing, and that is why healthcare is such a natural fit. The first level of doing was under supervised doing on live patients. The world then moved to simulation, and there were simulation dolls or dummies with interaction. These dolls or dummies became the methodology to train, and across Apollo we have implemented many such methodologies, including SimLabs. One of our latest new SimLab in Chennai is a state-of-the-art learning experience. If we take that and then say, how can we scale this further? And rather than putting a large sim lab, which costs up to 5 crores, if you can send a VR glass into a district headquarters and begin to start training by VR, the transformation is immense. However, the journey of how to use these revolutionary ways to advance patient care as well as patient procedures, to help a trained consultant simulate the entire surgical process before he actually goes live into the patient experience itself, and using a combination of VR and 3D printing, the value that we can bring to elevating the surgical work or the clinical work which is happening, the hands-on skill training is truly a new era in the use of human-computer interaction. And this is going to become central to modern medicine. It will help us bring the power of personalized treatment to another level. And so this is truly the metaverse unfolding in the healthcare era. And it has been found that VR-trained surgeons had a 230% boost in their overall performance compared to those who were trained only on traditional methods. So it's important for us. I'm not here saying that VR will completely replace the current training methodology. But what I am advocating is that a combined adjunct or hybrid methodology of education, tech-enabled education, SimLab, VR-enabled training, and then physical training will create this boost in overall performance and significantly in a non-linear manner enable scale. So we can reach out and touch thousands where we could train 10, 15, 100, 200. We can now train thousands of doctors. So this is a very powerful program. I want to say a word to really, to thank 8chili for thinking of using this platform in the healthcare space and for realizing that it needs deep technical knowledge. So today is about a partnership with them to evolve the methodologies of usage of VR in the healthcare era. Another partner who will be playing a very important role is Medvarsity, who is our medical education and India's largest online medical education platform. We will come together to create customized content, improved processes, and then enable scale across the training parameters. So I'm excited about this opportunity, and I want to also end by commending the startup ecosystem in India and their focus on healthcare and the power of youth to bring this in. Because very honestly, the introduction to this was brought forward by my young nephew, Mr. Harshad Reddy, who brought this and said, we need to do things like this. So innovation is being brought into Apollo at every stage by people of every age. So this is also an open invitation to the startup ecosystem of healthcare in the country and in the world to come in and partner with Apollo, because we are one of the most open environments for safe usage and innovation in a controlled manner for things which will help the patient, things which will help doctors, the healthcare workers, and the healthcare industry and the sector at large get better, because our vision and our passion remains the same as what Chairman told us 40 years ago, and that is to bring healthcare at world-class standards within the reach of people. This is yet one more step. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Thank you, ma'am, for really outlining what the metaverse can do for the healthcare universe and the applicability across both public sector, private sector for clinical care and for training of our staff. As we proceed, I think it's only but fair that we hear from the visionary who started this all and continues to push us to think of newer ways of delivering care using technologies and making a difference. May I now request our chairman, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy, to kindly address us all. Sir.
Thank you. My good wishes and my greetings to everyone. My special greeting to Arvind Upadhyaya for making